At number 5 is Kia Motors. The car company has a huge focus on employee well-being, with a games area, a relaxation room with massage chairs, and an on-site restaurant with free lunches at their Walton-on-Thames head office. In 4th place, it's Cox Automotive, a Leeds-based family business with a vision to transform the way people buy, sell, own and use vehicles, and believes that how it tackles business is just as important as what it does. Although the pandemic stopped the annual walking trip up Snowdon, it didn't stop the associated fundraising. Staff took part in Snowed In, instead, where they walked 24,000 steps in 24 hours to raise money for the mental health charity Mind. Next, at number 3, it's the Porsche Retail Group. With 5 centres in southeast England, including the flagship Mayfair dealership and one of Europe's biggest after-sales operations. Any chance of a lift? Making it to the number 2 position and here we are, in the number 1 position. It's Motorpoint. Everyone at the Derby-based car retailer can take paid 2 hours a month to do something that drives their dreams or helps their well-being. In at number 10, it's River Island, the high street retail giant and a model of what good engagement looks like. Employees known as Islanders kept up their epic fundraising efforts for charity, even when the shops were forced to close, keeping many of the team at home. The London head office donated clothes to St Mungo's, an organisation that helps homeless people. Furloughed employees raised more than £260,000 through fun activities such as walking challenges, shaving heads and selling crafts. Next, in the number 9 spot, is The Works, a high street favourite that boasts a team of dedicated employees it describes as crafty, caring and can-do people who bring a proactive energy to everything they do. They've certainly affected the company's environmental goals, with a competition in which a team member came up with an initiative, Reworked, which reduces the amount of packaging used for own brand products. There's a family feel in the company, and engaging with its 4,000-strong workforce was the board's priority during the pandemic. At number 8, bravo to Bravissimo, the lingerie firm from Leamington Spa that encourages colleagues to suggest what it could do better. At number 7, putting their best foot forward, it's Pavers, the York shoe company that paid for staff to attend their COVID vaccinations. Next, at number 6, it's Smartbox Group UK, the home of Buy a Gift and Red Letter Days, 2 of the UK's leading experience and gift suppliers who offer treats from spa days to wing walking. Based in Hertfordshire, the company supports charities including Boreham Wood Food Bank, and throughout the pandemic, it kept its office open safely for essential staff and those who needed to be at work for their own well-being.
Right then, we are nearly there. We're about to enter the top 5. I'm sure you're ready. Edge of the seat stuff. Let's go.
At number 5, it's Riverford Organic Farmers, the Devon-based vegetable box delivery company that began as one man with a wheelbarrow. In 4th place, it's Williams & Co., a plumbing business with 39 branches and ambitions to be Britain's leading independent trade supplier. Next, at number 3, is Hobbycraft, the company that has kept so many of us busy during lockdown. Its creative staff advise customers on everything from art, knitting and crochet to baking, papercraft and jewellery making, hobbies that have come to the forefront over the past year. The Dorset business uses mainly British suppliers and is committed to sustainability, with its international factories having environmental, social and governance audits every 2 years. It even uses biodegradable glitter. Making it to the number 2 position, it's Tails.com. It was launched in 2014 because, according to Chief Executive James Davidson, the choice of pet food was a bit of a dog's breakfast. Today it delivers 8 million specially formulated meals each month, and the tailor-made dog food company is also taking the lead when it comes to looking after staff, with virtual social events being stepped up during the pandemic. Highlights included a staff dog show, of course, along with quiz nights and bake-off challenges. And here we are, in the number 1 position. It's Beaverbrooks the Jewellers, which aims to enrich lives through its focus on customer, colleagues and communities. The business has channeled 20% of its profits through the Beaverbrooks Charitable Trust, donating $1.5 million to more than 250 charities. And, throughout the pandemic, employees have also done their best to volunteer, giving their time to telephone befriending services, cooking meals for the homeless, and recording the talking news for blind people. In at 20, it's Hertfordshire's Sports Village, where you can be a roller skating activator, a swimming teacher, or a personal trainer. Based in Hatfield, the University of Hertfordshire's diverse facility is open to students and the wider community and is used all year round. It has opened a clinic for long COVID rehabilitation, offering fitness and nutritional advice. At number 19, it's Apex Hotels. This family-owned group, headquartered in Edinburgh, operates 10 hotels and boasts the largest hotel-owned laundry in the UK. And at 18, it's Bridge Leisure Parks. When it couldn't host holidaymakers during the pandemic, the Milton Keynes firm provided accommodation for the homeless. In 17th place, it's new entry, CF10 Retail, which runs food outlets and shops across Cardiff and Vale College, with a close eye on environmental sustainability. And at 16, Razor Glass to Buzzworks. The Ayrshire Farms bars and restaurants provided meals for vulnerable people during the pandemic. In at number 15 is the Paragon Pub Group, the hospitality company that managed to cook up something positive out of lockdown by running challenges to boost morale among its gregarious workforce while its restaurants were closed. Friendships were strengthened and a feeling of togetherness was fostered among furloughed staff as teams in Staffordshire, Cheshire and Shropshire vied against each other in events from talent shows to keepy-uppy contests. And at number 14, it's Love at Parks. The 100-strong team that operates holiday homes and parks across the south and east of England is encouraged to contribute to environmental initiatives. At 13, it's the Grand Hotel Brighton, where staff agree that this Victorian hotel, which opened in 1864 as the original Palace by the Sea, is a 5-star place to work. At number 12, it's Everton Football Club. It put in a fine performance during the pandemic, as staff and team, including manager Carlo Ancelotti, pitched in, making calls to fans to keep their spirits up. The club's disability, race equality and women's network continue to be active, and to mark Black History Month, one employee joined defender Mason Holgate in the You Cannot Be What You Cannot See campaign to celebrate leaders and inspirational figures from the region's Black community. And at 11, it's Flatiron, which was founded in 2012 as a pop-up and now has 6 restaurants across London with sales of 14.5 million. They also put in a tasty bit of work for charity by creating the Flatiron Fundraisers Club during lockdown, through antics such as running dressed as a flamingo and Mount Everest-inspired back garden climbing. Staff raised enough money to provide 10,000 meals for vulnerable people. In at number 10, it's Why Boston Lakes. Teamwork is watertight at the Conference and Leisure Resort. Set in a 380-acre site in Bedfordshire, it was the first meetings venue in the UK to be approved as COVID-safe after a six-figure investment in safety measures. And to host a training event for the local ambulance service, senior managers became chefs, housekeepers, receptionists, waiters, and kitchen porters for the day.
Right then, this is where it gets really exciting. I can feel the tension building. I know that hopes are rising as we're about to enter our top 10. I'm sure you can't wait to find out who's going to be in there. So let's see.
Next, in the number 9 spot, it's Sky Betting and Gaming, the UK's leading mobile-led betting game operator, where staff took part in Positive Pods, short podcasts on topics from finding a good routine to staying positive. At number 8, it's Mowgli Street Food. Quality staff are a key ingredient for the Indian restaurant chain founded by food writer Nisha Katona. At number 7, it's Hawksmoor. Cheers to the steakhouse and cocktail bar chain, which put health before wealth during the pandemic, channeling its efforts into supporting its teams and community. More than 33,000 meals were cooked for charities, community projects, and NHS workers. It also employed a full-time team to help and engage employees, even when 99% were on furlough. Next, at number 6, it's the Peach Pub Company. Teams at the popular gastropub chain like to encourage individuality. Cheers to their initiative. At number 5, it's the Coaching In Group. Raise your glasses to the group that runs 18 characterful inns in some of the UK's best market towns. In 4th place, it's Hickory's Smokehouse. The family-friendly barbecue restaurant chain is smoking, according to its workforce, who have a taste for the American South. Next, at number 3, it's Camelot. As the National Lottery operator, Camelot has more than 1,000 employees, which is not really a huge number when you consider the scale of the operation, but it means everyone can make an impact. The organisation has focused on mental health awareness for all and, to date, has distributed more than £800 million to help tackle the impact of COVID-19. Making it to the number 2 position, it's Verdant Leisure, which operates 10 holiday parks and appreciates that a happy team is the key to creating happy holiday experiences for its customers. There are smiles all round at Verdant. During the pandemic, furloughed workers were encouraged to volunteer in key worker roles, and ground staff at their Queensbury Bay site near Dumfries planted an NHS sign spelling out their appreciation of the local and national pandemic heroes. And here we are, in the number 1 position. It's Dishoom, the restaurant chain that celebrates the food of Old Bombay in its traditional Irani cafes. The group sees food as a way of breaking down barriers, and this is at the heart of what it does. Through its partners Magic Breakfast and the Akshaya Patra Foundation, for every meal it serves, it donates a meal to a child, so that those from poorer backgrounds don't go hungry at school.